Hello everyone, and welcome back to Morrowind. Last time I said I'd be going on the Silt Strider all the way to Balmora. I'm going to be changing this. This is because I have been reminded of both some things along the way from Satanin to Balmora, and of a certain well, not very useful for us, but a very interesting thing that can be acquired. It's going to take a while to get to. Should not be too difficult. And it looks like the random spawn here has produced a rat and 2 llama. Yeah, as you can see, this is how the blocks work. If something hits you, if it manages to hit, you have a chance to block. Get rid of their corpses. Sorry for singing along a bit there, but this recording is... Morrowind just has really nice music that's good to sing along to, you know? We may be due for a bit of wandering out here. I don't remember the first time. Oh! I'm in the right place, and that is one of the most hated enemies in the game. Cliff Racers. This is because they are very annoying. At this level, they're actually slightly dangerous. Now, someone did ask for me to try and punch these out of the air, and later on, I promise I'll do that. Right now, though, I don't have the, well, capability to afford that. I try to punch it out of the air with my terrible unarmed skill, I would just punch the air until it killed me. I don't want to die. Another mud crab, let's train up my long blade skill a little more. Okay. And let's train up my enchanting skill a little too. Item does not have enough charge, okay. Now on one of these islands, there is a tomb. We, today, are going to be going tomb raiding. For a very nice bit of kit. Not that useful for us, but if you're playing a mate, because this bit of kit is primarily for a mage build, but it's useful nonetheless. Go away, mud crab, you're ugly. Hackalow leaves. You want to take these whenever you find them, as they have some very nice potion effects, if I remember correctly. If there's anything in this stump, please tell me, and I'll come back here later. As is, I cannot jump into it. I cannot words properly either, it seems. See, where on the map am I? World. Yeah, we can see where Moonmoth Legion Fort, Balmora, Pelagiad, and Satanin are. However, we cannot fast travel in this game. That's something that's actually added in Oblivion. But it is not here. Here is another mud crab. Hello, easy XP farm. Here it is. Acrobatics has increased because of all the jumping I've been doing. Save. You do want to save. Because there is a potentially very dangerous enemy in here. In fact, miscellaneous. For a good bit of my fatigue. This is what tombs look like in this game. Shut the door behind me to be polite. I may be rating it too, but I'm not a bad person. That's pretty... Rally isn't really that useful. It's okay, but it's not really all that useful. That is a very creepy noise. You always want to check urns in this, because while mostly they have bone meal and stuff, sometimes they have really nice kit. There it is, an ancestor ghost. And for all that worry, it was really not that impressive. Huh. To get to the point where we can see things. An urn. Just more bone meal. Ugh. Is that even a thing? No, that's just a random skull. You can't pick bones up off the ground, unfortunately, in this game. Oh, and there are 2 urns here. None of them have anything useful. You always want to make sure in tombs that what you're searching is not trapped. They'll tell you if it's trapped when you hover over it. Which is nice. Small chest. Let's see what's in here. Nothing. 2 urns. Nothing. And a whole lot of nothing. Ah, this is a good one. Yeah, both applies weakness to fire, a lot of burst fire damage, and some extra fire damage after that. You can actually use it to kill that ghost if you don't have a magic weapon at this point. However, that is not a very efficient use. And really, just stabbing it with a sword, because ancestor ghosts aren't really all that strong. The main worry is that they hit like a truck at this stage in the game. They have some nasty spells. You also always want to look next to the urns, because sometimes there's really good stuff. This time, though, just some fibers. Here's a shrine. These will heal diseases and give you a buff. But I'm not going to use it, because I don't have any diseases and I don't really need a buff. Ah! There's another dangerous enemy. A bone walker. There are a lot of skeletons and corpses fused together. They can be pretty nasty if you let them. A fortify health potion. I'm not going to complain. It's loot. Yeah, that is what we're all looking for. I could open it and show you the trap, but I don't really want to get attacked by what is really a very nasty trap. Anyway. So, Apprentice's Probe. Trap disarmed. We want to take the key, because we don't need to unlock that. Ashes of Lord Bryn don't do anything, but this is what we're looking for. The Mentor's Ring. This is an artifact. Very good. 1 and 2. Continuous Fortify Intelligence and all that. I'm going to pick this lock, though, because you want to pick locks as much as you can. It's an easy lock. See? Easy XP. I was hoping for something useful. Okay, then. Yeah. That's actually a reference to one of the developers who died during production of Morrowind, if I believe. Lord Bryn on the forums. I don't know his actual name, though. Anyway. Let's get back to Satanin. We have explored this little area, which had what I wanted. I can swap back to my shield in case we run into something. Yeah. Actually, you know what? Let's wear a little bit of the Dark Brotherhood set. Just a little bit. Temporarily mine. Simply on the grounds that it's better armor than random arse clothing. So now we look even more silly. Yeah, fashion's not much of a concern in this game. Satanin is off this way. Now continue to run. Ooh, a scrib. Lots of scrib. Alright then. Let's build up a power attack. The rat actually took a hit. Dispose of the corpse. Yep, scrib jelly, 10 gold. I mean, I have that Dark Brotherhood armor, but there's no such thing as too much money in this game. Oh. Accidentally selected the Slough Fern instead of a dead... Wasted durability. You do have a lot of durability in this game. You don't really need to worry about running out anytime soon. It's always important to, you know, keep an eye on it. Because it does reduce your capabilities, even when it's not, you know... Oh no, your weapon completely freaking shattered, and now you need to repair it a lot. In fact, I should probably go and buy some things at a Rails trade house. Because I've got a lot of junk to sell from that dead Dark Brotherhood and you can always use more stuff. Plus they have some actually pretty decent bits of kit for repairing journeyman armor's hammers, to be specific. Actually, you know what? I shouldn't have done that. I need to drop them on the ground again. Because I'm a big dumb dude sometimes. We will find a place to sell this skooma and this moon sugar in Balmora. But, yeah. Take all my scrib jelly. Take Tartiel's journal. Take a dance in fire. Take... crab meat, I guess? Because that's actually fairly heavy. Got rid of 5 pounds of crab meat. Okay, now I want to go to miscellaneous items. Unless you have some more steel armor. Iron right gauntlet apparel. I have both gauntlets of steel, so I don't need iron. They're selling some ring mail, but that's medium. It's not very good at this stage of the game. Well, it's alright. It's actually decent at this stage in the game. But overall, not really good investment. Yes, I have a probe, but I don't really need that. I sold them a lot of junk here. I'm going to buy 2 journeyman armor's hammers. They're pretty cheap, but it's worth it. Claymore, iron broadsword. Broadswords are actually pretty good in this game. Not really worth it right now, though. He does have a steel short sword, but I believe that's the thing I sold him. Carrying around a silver weapon early game has its uses, I will note. However, as I have a magic weapon, I don't need a silver weapon. He has 800 gold. Let's see how much of this Dark Brotherhood garbage I can sell him. 76. 100. Huh, he could buy it all. Yeah, you don't get what the listed value. It's based on your bartering and the like. And also the opponent's bartering. Some things, you know, I don't take. You can, however, adjust the total sold. For example, I'm trying to extort 5 more gold out of him than it's actually worth. And he was willing to do it. Which I quite like.
What's this about? Anyway,
back to grabbing the skooma and moon sugar. I swear I will sell these guys. I promise. And let's use these journeyman armor's hammers. First objective, I'm going to repair this iron spark sword as fast as I can. I had a failure because it's a magical weapon and those are harder to repair. But right now I can repair basically everything with little effort. So now, I'm a little better. Now, we want to walk to Balmora because someone pointed out that there is some very nice things there. The path says this way to Balmora. Those signs do, I believe, actually have Balmora and the like written on them. No, they don't. I think it's just Lorem Ipsum. Never mind. But when you mouse over them, it does say Balmora, so that's close enough, I guess. I'm generally not going to be walking these paths multiple times in the video. Simply on the grounds of, well, that's really boring to watch, you know? I don't think you guys want to watch me just walking around the same places over again. However, you do want to walk to Balmora, while also keeping an eye on your local map. Because on the local map, you can often spot the little boxes that indicate, hey, there's an entrance to a thing, before you actually see them. Like, actually see them. Kind of hard to say. Stump. Might add something. The cobblestone roads in this game do look very old and overgrown. I like that. It's a nice bit of, well, work. Oh no, one Kwama. I'd actually survive a stab. Damage can be a bit random in this game. We're going to be getting some higher end weapons once we get to Balmora. Mud crab, eh. Okay, which way do we go? Balmora is this way. Just a bit of stuff in the middle of the road. And here's another place. You always do want to raid tombs, but you should also save before you raid tombs. This isn't one of the things I was planning on raiding, but, well, if you think I'm going to pass up a chance at loot, you're crazy. Here's an ancestor ghost that seems to have killed someone. Dispose of that ancestor ghost because I want to loot the dead body. He had 13 gold. Ah, this was a random adventurer. You can tell because he actually has armor and a weapon. However, neither of them are worth their weight. The shoes are, though, because those are... And are the pants. Those are very valuable shoes and pants. The reason they put shrines in here is because things like that bone walker I met earlier can often poison you. Or give you some very nasty diseases. Because, well, they're a massive hunk... They're a hunk of rotting flesh and bone. They aren't exactly sanitary. Skeleton that I'm going to stab to death. If that makes sense, I'm stabbing a skeleton. Here's something I can barely see because it is very dark in this tomb. A lesser bone walker. I already killed a normal bone walker. Not a greater bone walker, mind. Those are different. We'll take this longbow because that's actually pretty valuable. 8 pounds for a lot of cash. Arrows are often pretty decent, but eh. Always try and keep your health topped up if you can. Now I think I'm going to take a quick look-see around with fire in my hand. Fire, you can't, like, say, you can't hit things with your torch like you can in Skyrim, but honestly, no one ever really uses the torch for combat in Skyrim. It's terrible at that. Don't be able to block with a torch out, because torches aren't shields. But I can see. Now there's the creepy noise that means there's a ghost around here. So I'm keeping an eye out on the general grounds that ghosts are kind of assholes. Alright, I'm raiding their tomb. I think I'm the asshole here. Skeleton warrior with a shield and a mace, it looks like. Iron mace, iron shield, bone meal. None of those I care for. Dreo wax! That's valuable stuff. 100 gold and top. Cap. Fire salts are also quite valuable. Here's an urn. No trap. Just bone meal. Again, torches do run out, as you just saw. So you want to carry a fair few. There are often light sources in tombs, but they're also often not all that good. And here's another skeleton. A crippled skeleton, too. That means it's even weaker than normal. As you can saw, the previous ones took 3 hits, and this one took 2. None of those are really worth the wait. This is a nice picture. I have no idea what it means, but it's a nice picture. Completely untrapped urn. Chokeweed, which isn't very valuable. Bungler's Bane, not very valuable. A small chest with... silver and some gold. Silver and gold. Can always use that. Just bone meal. Just bone meal. And a skeleton actually missed. Yeah, so you get staggered by hits. And this can be quite annoying. We'll take another longbow. Longbows are decent value. Let's search the rest of this room. Bone meal. Bone meal. I know these things can spawn other things than bone meal. It is not a common drop. Here's a chest. With nothing? Okay. Ooh. Looks like I didn't need to buy that Nordic Armorer's Hammer. Not Nordic Armorer's Hammer, Journeyman Armorer's Hammer. Nordic Battle Axe is actually a pretty good axe. Problem is they don't have very good axe skill. So my sword's better. Because I know how to use it. You would generally want to be able to use your weapon much more than you want a very, very high damage weapon. Down here, there's a Ghoul Heart. That's valuable. 150 for a pound. Cork Bulb is pretty good stuff. And there's also 10 gold. You can never complain at gold. It's literally weightless. But that's all there is down there. So let's go over here. Actually, let's heal up first. I don't know what's around here. There's probably something. It's better to have a lot of health than none, you know? Now, there's something behind that door, as you saw. A Bone Walker. It wasn't really quick enough. Oh, this guy has an Iron Saber, too. He is also a crippled skeleton. I thought he was a skeleton. Oh well. You always want to search Bone Walkers because they have a good chance of dropping soul gems, something like 20%. It's pretty decent. A magical knife. You may think that you want to carry this around, and it's pretty good at nerfing enemies. But, well, 6 value. And I'm a long blade specialist, so yeah. A cloth sack, Comberry and Heather. None of them are valuable. I don't remember either of those having any special effects. Earn a chest. What does the chest have? A native Ga Yulan bone mold helm. This is something that could be worn if you were an Argonian or Khajiit, but I'm going to take it because it's 165 gold for 4 pounds. Obviously, you want to take a scroll. Cheap Restore Luck is pretty decent. This is Bargain Shock Resistance. Now we have a skill book. An armor. Ah. The 36 Lessons of Vivek. I'm going to be carrying these around. When we find them all, and we will eventually find them all, I'm going to take an episode and just read them. If you want to, you can obviously look it up. But I just like reading them, because they're very good books. They're very entertaining. Seems like there's nothing in this room. You're barely even worth the wait, frankly. Yeah. I think I'll drop this tax record because it's worth literally nothing. You can't do anything with it. But now I'm out of torches. You want to carry a fair few torches around. So now that I'm out of torches, let's get out of here. In fact, I can barely see. So, video, gamma correction. Turn it up a little so I can actually see to get out of here. That's a bit of a cheat, I know, but this game really does get dark at points. So I don't really feel bad about it. Fixed up my kit after this tomb. Now let's resume the walk to Balmora. I know this is a bit of a side adventure, but you always want to go on little side adventures in Morrowind. Sometimes you don't really get much, but sometimes you'll find really good stuff. This one we found some decent scrolls, some nice potions, and a dead body. Actually, that reminds me, what's down here? Ah, that's the room with the book that wasn't worth the wait. So, let's get back to walking out to Balmora. And so everything doesn't look very silly when I get out there. Set the gamma correction back to something more normal. Yeah. It's going to be a bit of a walk. And there's going to be quite a few nice things along the way. So settle in for a bit of a long video, everyone. Thankfully I can upload videos this long, as I changed recording software recently as my normal one flat out refused to work with Morrowind. Are you a hostile Guar? I'm not going to kill it if it's not hostile. Guar hide isn't really worth a lot of money unless it's white Guar hide, and even then that's a rare drop for one quest that you have to give to someone for a better reward anyway. You want to grab gold cannet flowers. They're good. We're going to be getting to alchemy again once I get to Balmora. A lot of stuff is not so much unlocked, it's much easier to start off with in Balmora. Stone flowers hit worth much? No, so I don't care about it. Narmok, Laoad, Sedanin, Vivek, Ebonheart, Balmora. There's also Pelagiad here. I believe I might be able to find some more steel armor here, because I do want to be wearing a full suit of steel armor instead of this mix of Dark Brotherhood, iron, and steel that I have. Dark Brotherhood, if you're a light armor specialist, is probably the best armor you're going to get for a very long time. But I am not a light armor specialist. Hello. You can technically steal things off of here, but you'll get shanked for it. Getting shanked is bad. I mean, if you can kill all the guards in a town, it's worth it. It's honestly, actually, no, it's not worth it. Oh, he's willing to trade with me? Will he buy my moon sugar? I don't buy that item. I figured. Alright, can you sell me a better sword? Because I'm going to keep my current sword for obvious reasons. But, because it's magic. And you're not going to get another magic weapon for a while. Right now I'm dealing 517 with my best attack. Or, well, 517 to 820. 517 is not beaten by the Imperial Broadsword. And I don't see any steel weapons in here that are... Oh, there's a steel longsword. That's 418. Which is better than the Iron Spark Sword, technically, if it was not enchanted Iron Spark Sword. So, I do not need that. Let's sell all my junk, though. Like this longbow, these extravagant pants. Will you buy my skooma at least? No. Yeah. Okay. Apparel! Alright, currently I have a steel left pauldron, which is armor rating of 20. Imperial chain is actually a better heavy armor. For some reason, Imperial chain pauldrons are heavy armor, but Imperial chain greaves aren't. I don't know why this is. An Imperial steel helmet looks good. I'll buy a set of pauldrons. Sell him my old helmet, my old pauldron, my old other pauldron. Ah, he's selling a set of iron boots, which are better than these Dark Brotherhood boots. Because I am a heavy armor build. Let's see if there's anything else that sticks out. Not instantly, so... I think I'm actually making money on this. Why would that be? Oh yeah, it's because Dark Brotherhood gear is ridiculously valuable. Yeah, sometimes they'll equip the gear that you sell them. I don't know why they do that, but it's kind of amusing looking. Yeah, the Imperial chain
What was that?
is one of the very few sets of gear that's actually, well, open-faced, so you do technically get to see your face. However, it's not really worth it.
You're on your honor. Don't press your luck.
Will you buy skooma? Barter. Okay. I'll dump it on the floor and then I'll trade with you. Yeah, it's a nice little shortcut.
What's this about?
It's about me trying to see if I have anything decent to sell you. I'll buy your torches. I need torches. You saw how useful they were. Ah, glass arrows. Such a useful thing. Silver longsword's pretty decent, and it would actually hit ghosts and other things. Same. But I have higher minimum damage and very slightly lower maximum damage with my strikes. So a silver longsword isn't actually that good unless I intend to enchant it later, which I don't. Steel. Something to note: silver and steel weapons are the same attack stats, but silver is much easier to break and weighs less. It's an interesting little compromise that you can make. I'm not going to though, because I don't need to. Imperial steel is a bit better than vanilla steel, so this steel helm has 20 armor. This steel helm has 21 armor. It's pretty minor, but, you know, acceptable. I'm not selling that, obviously. He is selling steel tower shield. No, I have a steel tower shield. Silly me. What I need in steel right now is boots. I need a set of steel boots, but I'm not getting any. Goodbye. Just taking a quick stop and vlog it. There is more to do here, but that isn't the objective of this video. The objective of this video is to get to Balmora, even if I did manage to get some quite nice stocks up in the grounds of actual armor that I'm specialized in. Speaking of armor, you may notice that it says armor 21, despite the fact that my steel greaves and gauntlets alone have 20. That's because you basically want to multiply that armor, the number below your character, by 10 to get what the armor rating of your armor is. Because every 10 points of armor you have reduces 1 point of incoming damage. It's a bit of an odd system, but it works. Balmora is this way. So let's continue walking. You're going to walk a lot faster once you actually get some really high athletics. Especially if you hop everywhere with acrobatics, because that does speed it up a bit. I believe this is one of the places I want to poke. This... Save. New save game. I'm not writing out that whole name. I'm not sure if this is just a random cave or it's a bandit camp. If it's a bandit camp, obviously I'm going to kill everyone and take this stuff. Can't really see anything, so let's get a torch. Looks like it might be a former mine, actually.
You will die!
You know, I was actually expecting you to talk for a moment there. But no, I'm not going to die. You're going to die. You don't even have anything worth looting. Stab you in the butt. For having nothing worth looting. There's my magic.
Run while you still can, child.
Child? Really? Oh, looks like he's actually got armor. Stab you to death for that then. Oh, good God, you hit like a truck. Okay. We have a minor bug. Don't worry too much about it. Alright. This time we'll go in sword and board. So I can block. They had nothing really valuable on them, but they did hurt me a lot more than they did last time. So, that guy hit me very hard. To me, it's time to start using the cool things that we have. Don't need to rally. So let's go for a scroll of Elemental Burst Fire. Hello! Like that again? Because I didn't use enough. Oh, he's trying to heal himself. Come on, die. No, I died. Looks like I need to spam my magic more. Maybe I should use a Scroll of Hellfire, actually, instead of... Yes, yes. Scroll of Elemental Burst Fire. Yeah, this is what scrolls are for. Taking on enemies that really are probably a bit beyond your level. Yeah, heavy attacks often aren't really worth it, because they don't really have much of an increase in accuracy.
I have you!
Even if they do have a large increase in damage. Are you serious? I don't really like the early game in Morrowind much, because as you can see, you miss a lot. Seriously, you miss a ton. It's kind of annoying. Let's drink one standard restore health potion. And wow, that was a full restore. Okay, never mind. Alright. Now let's use the Scroll of Hellfire. And that doesn't kill him. I may hit him with a Scroll of Elemental Burst Fire, as well as Hellfire weakens the target's fire resistance. No, that's the way out, you silly Let's Player. Yeah, there's absolutely no reason to play fair. Now that with all that damage, I can just kill him in one stab. And that's why he's... That's actually a pretty decent thing that'll let him knock out a lot of targets pretty quickly. Just wasn't enough to save him. The next thing, so he hits like a truck. He got very good rolls on his weapon. I grabbed the Belt of Northern Nuck, because it's a nice thing that I could open with to just make them go, oh god, I'm falling over. I believe that's everyone in this little thing, Ulamasa. So I'm going to switch to a torch. I'm also going to use my... I'm also going to try and use up my damaged armorer's hammer to help with my weight. I'm going to use up the other one, though, because I want to use up the repair prongs, too. Higher quality things like that will... Higher quality bits of kit will repair better. And they will have a smaller chance of failing. So you'll repair more damage and fail less often. Both of these are good. Ooh, lots of Hackalo leaf in this cloth sack. That's good. Some crates over here. Ooh. Scrolls are obviously good. Booze. More booze. A quality potion. Booze. A spoiled potion. These have negative effects, but also do what they tell you. More gem feeders. Well, it is a pretty decent spell, so I'm going to take it. Yeah. And now we have a worn chest with a level 5 lock. I think we can pick that. That was not worth the lockpick durability. I'm sorry, but that was not worth the lockpick durability. Oh well. We did get a magic item out of this, which probably explains why he's a badass. Badasses generally have better items. So if you're getting your ass kicked by someone, reload and keep trying to kill them. And back to my shield. You run a bit faster if your sword is sheathed, so you don't want to keep it out all the time. Especially as you can often see where the bad guy is going to come from. Make sure I'm going the right way. Yep, I'm going to Balmora. Yeah, you always do want to walk. At least for the first time, because often you'll find, well, little side things like that. Those are always nice. Person. Hop, hop, hop.
How does the day greet you, friend?
And we have a romance character along the road, apparently. Yeah, I'm not going back to Pelagiad yet. Maybe we'll do that in the next episode, but right now this episode is focused on walking to Balmora and doing all the things along the way. Within reason. God, it's hard to see. Yeah, Morrowind's nights are very, very dark. I believe I've already mentioned that a few times, but it bears mentioning again, because they are really friggin' dark. The point that I'm actually going to equip a torch on the ground so I can't see shit. Ah, another cavern. Well, save again. Let's get in here. A worn cavern door. It's trapped. Well, we have a probe. And that gives us a bit more XP and security. Killing that because I don't remember if these are naturally aggressive or not, so I want them dead anyway in case they are, and it was just being a bit slow. Ha, they can't wander through the door because it's trapped, so I can stab them from the other side of the probe. No, you will suffer greatly. Now, if you excuse me, I have a trap to break. Must be a good trap. This could be bad. Phew. I was actually fairly worried there. I'm still kind of worried in case I run into more traps, because that wasted a lot of durability. Expensive belt is decent to take. And handle, eh. Kill the Nyx Hound. Just hound meat. Hound meat isn't very useful. Stab it to death. Let's see if there's anything good in here. Just rat meat, and some bowls. Sorry, Nyx Hound. Your food is not interesting. That door's a trap. Kind of stab some more bandits. You're a bit tougher than usual. Let's see if you have anything good. Ah, you're tougher because you actually had some very minor armor. Cloth and leather. Unfortunately, I'm wearing a full suit of... mostly a full suit of steel. Fat loot. Doesn't he have a value? Fat loot. I have one use left on this probe. Hopefully I don't need to use it too much anymore. Let's pick this lock. Come on, pick. This is why security is a useful skill to have. Of course, the first use of the next one is good. None of these are really valuable. Ah! Another Vivek thing. You always want to take those. They're cool. That chest is trapped. This chest is locked. This chest has an iron tower shield, which I don't care about. A little bit of gold in a cup. Can I endure this trap? Let's give it one shot. Oh, wow. Actually, I wasn't expecting that. A little more gold. Let's heal up. Who knows, maybe it'll be another one of those big badass dudes that gives you a magic item. Let's equip another torch. Although I keep that silver bowl around. It's for a quest later. Hello! I'm taking your gold because you tried to murder me. Yeah. Just barrels of food. Since in this game you don't need to eat unless you're playing with mods, but I am not. I don't really care. Basket with asham. Again, food. Don't care. Wait? There's someone there? Ah, hello.
This is the end of you, stupid!
Stabbings! Nothing interesting there. An urn with some scuttle. I'll take the scuttle. Scuttle's valuable. Some drums. Including a Gwarskin drum. You want to keep a Gwarskin drum around for a later quest. It's an amulet's worth selling. Take the gold. Take the belt. Don't take the common shoes. We're just raiding bandit camps at this stage in the game. Bandits aren't too dangerous. They mostly have light armor. And light armor is just, well, light armor. I think I'll take a rest until day, though, just so we can see things, you know? When we get out of here. That's this little dungeon cleared. We got a little more loot, a little more gold, a little more experience. And broke quite a few picks and probes, so we're going to want to buy some of those later on. Once we get to Balmora. Actually... Oh, they didn't actually hit me that much now I think about it. Go figure. Anyway, let's get out of here. Go back on the road to Balmora. But yeah, we're gonna have quite a bit of junk to sell once we get to Balmora. Well, that's always nice. Loading area. We are now in the Ascadian Isles region. It may look like we're diverting away from Balmora on the world map, but this road is a bit windy. I'll be able to confirm our location with that signpost up there. You always want to check signposts when you're starting the game off. They're very good for making sure that you know where you're going. Ghost Gate and Balmora are this way! Here's a scrib, so let's murder it. Ah, we can level up! However, we can't do that now because we don't have a bed. But with 1,762 gold, I don't think there's a tavern in the world that would refuse us. Caldera, Balmora, Ghost Gate. This way. I do like how the roads change depending on where you are. It's a nice detail. Especially as Morrowind isn't a very developed province on a large scale. Caldera and Balmora. I could kill that scrib, but I don't really need to. Here's the fort that I mentioned. If you want to, you can join the Imperial Legion here, and joining the faction does have quite a few nice benefits. But I'm not really going to do that for a while. Still, let's take a look around, shall we? Main reason I want to take a look around is because there are a fair few barterers here. Okay, you don't want to buy moon sugar. You sell weaponry. Can you sell me some shoes that aren't crap? Yeah, for some reason Imperial chain pauldrons are better than Imperial steel pauldrons. I don't know why. Imperial steel is a bit better than normal steel though, so that's always something to keep in mind. Steel tower shield beats Imperial shield. I have chain pauldrons, so I don't need steel pauldrons, because that's really weird about this game. They do have a steel right gauntlet, and that is a slight upgrade, so let's go for it. Make sure I sell the right one back to them. You don't buy that. Okay. You don't buy that either. You sell any decent weapons. Imperial broadsword, blah 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 blah. Steel, tanto, steel, short sword, steel, long sword, steel club. Silver, silver, steel, silver. Iron throwing knife. Throwing knives are actually pretty good. They're a bit heavy. Let's buy the repair prongs too, just in case. It's a bit cheap, but goodbye. Now let's equip the new bit of kit. I believe this man will be able to sell us some more. Excuse me a moment.
Alex, shut up. I'm recording still.
Sorry about that. Relative. Dropped my gear, and I believe he should have some things? No. Well, sod you, then. Goodbye. Barter? Oh, you can teach me spells. I I actually want to learn a few spells simply on the grounds that I have literally nothing to do with a magicka right now. Even if you're going to fail most of the time, if you're not a spell wizard from the first part of the game, it's still good training. Ah, that's a good one to learn. So is that one. Nice and cheap. And easy to use. That one I want to learn, but I don't have the cash to really afford it properly. Now, No, you just sell potions, so I don't care. However, I've now learned some curing common disease spells, which are going to help a lot, as diseases can get quite nasty in this game. And thus, the ability to go... I should that. Sorry, the ability to not need to grab, the ability to not need potions for that is very nice, because it means you can sell potions that do it for more cash, which is good. Do you sell anything decent? Imperial Steel Left Gauntlet. For some reason the armor isn't selling that. Whatever. Steel Throwing Star, Throwing Knife, blah 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 blah. Actually, why did I say throwing knives were any good? Throwing stars are way better. 1 to 4 to 2 to 5? For 3 pounds from 0.3 to 0.1 pounds? Never mind what I said earlier. God. Actually, will you buy my amulet, belt, and... I don't want to sell the glove, actually. You can do that. Just not a good idea. I'll sell you my scuttle, my scrib jelly... The red lichen. Anything else of decent value? I did pick up some gold cannons. So you the ghoul heart, the fire salts. Ectoplasm is a decent price. The drag wax is also a decent price. And I've got a lot of hackle low leaf. Good enough. No one here seems to be selling lockpicks and probes, though. And that's what I really want. Lockpicks and probes. Are you selling anything good? Purity of Body is a nice scroll. Scroll of Restoration is very good for if you're a wizard. Barrier scrolls are obviously good. Ooh, 3 to 20. Not actually as good as my Spark Sword due to the lack of enchantment. Never mind. Goodbye. No lockpicks or probes here whatsoever. Guess that makes sense. This is a military fort. But yeah, a bit better kitted out. Just a bit. But a little bit more gear always helps. There is no disadvantage to having better gear. But we are getting very close to Balmora now, which is where the episode is going to close off. What's this again? Chokeweed? Is chokeweed any value? No, it is not. Is crushweed any value? No, it is not. Some of these may be better than I'm just saying initially, if they have very good enchanting properties. There's quite a few things that, well, I just don't remember off the top of my head, as there are a lot of different things that can be used for potions in this game. That way to Caldera, that way to Balmora, that way to Pelagiad. We obviously want to go to Balmora, because as I've said, there's somewhere we can sell our moon sugar and skooma there. That is useful, because they're worth a lot of money. Money is good. I believe the place that does it even has even can get us some lockpicks and probes. Balmora. I wonder if that actually says Balmora in Daedric script. If anyone who reads Daedric is watching this video, or can read Daedric, tell me what that actually says. There's the Salt Strider that we could have taken. And here we are. The first major town we've encountered. And right outside is a funny-looking lizard man. So, we have reached Balmora. And I think we'll leave it off here. Next time, we're going to be exploring Balmora. I've been told to go to the Eastern Guard Tower. I will be doing that. There are a few other places I want to poke that I know of, but if you have somewhere else that you want me to go look at, something cool that you know about, some hidden enchanted item, tell me. As I've said, I'm always open to ideas, suggestions. So, until tomorrow, I'll see ya. Goodbye.